Hello, everyone. Welcome to Real on the Real, where we get down on dirty on reality TV. So, my name is Uchenna,
And I'm IJ.
And I'm Dior.
and we have a special two for one with IG and Dior together tonight. And so, we have a new addition to our show. We are going to be talking about Married to Medicine, Season 8, Episode 1. So, yep. So this episode was pretty good. Um,
I would say,
So
yeah,
first, we've had quite a break from Married to Medicine, so
yeah.
it's good to welcome them back into our
Mhm.
rotation.
Right, right. I think because of COVID,
hmm
they extended the filming time. So now they started off, which I thought was pretty good, talking about how they're doctors. So they started talking about how COVID has impacted them as doctors, and then how the George Floyd Black Lives Matter has impacted the male doctors and their sons. And for me it was very emotional. I was kind of like tearing up thinking about it and all the stuff that's been happening and how difficult it was for them, for us, and just reliving that time period, which was a very hard time. So it was good to see them talking about it and hearing their perspective, and seeing Dr. What's his name? Heavenly's husband,
Ooh.
Big Daddy.
Big Daddy, yeah. Big Daddy starting that testing clinic, which is great because, for some reason, African American Black people, we are hesitant to go and get tested. So it's great that he started that clinic in Atlanta to start help people go and get tested. So I really appreciated this episode. I thought it was really good.
Yeah, I would agree. I thought it was really good how they started off. Um, and they started off being politically correct about things, of course.
Hmm.
And I didn't know that they had went to Washington, D.C. neither.
No. Mm-mm.
So I thought that was really informative.
Hmm.
Um, so yeah, I thought it was good. But let's get to the juicier stuff.
Right. Right. But wait, I thought that her going back to Dr. Simone, her son, um he's
uh,
really cute,
he is
right?
cute, yeah.
Yeah, so different from her older son.
Yeah,
Yeah,
personalities are totally different.
totally different.
Yeah, he's alive.
I
He would be a
don't think I
handful.
remember the older son.
He would be a handful.
Yeah,
Yeah. And he has a lot of confidence in
a
himself.
lot of confidence. He's more
And
like Dr. Simone.
yes, yes.
Yeah,
And the other son's like the husband.
Cecil, right.
Cecil, the
Yeah,
personalities. Yeah.
right.
So his college life should be interesting. I wonder if he gets to go to live on campus.
Well, he's going to
He
go to
has
like
to. She said he's going to be in Kentucky, is it?
yeah,
Or
some hick place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Division 2 basketball
Mhm.
scholarship.
Mhm. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
yeah.
so the nitty-gritty, Dr. Simone and Dr. Jackie.
Yeah, I was quite shocked and perturbed because they hadn't spoken from
Since the
the
beginning,
last season.
2019.
Yeah,
2019. Yeah.
I was shocked and like, you guys have been friends for 23 years. That's as long as my husband and I have been married.
Right, right.
And you guys are now like not talking because Jackie feels Simone didn't support her.
And I thought
You
that
can't support
Jackie
a
wasn't,
friend if they're wrong.
yeah, that is exactly. Jackie was dead ass wrong. She
Right.
was wrong.
And Simone doesn't have to support you. You're a physician. You know HIPAA very well. You
Right.
also are careful with people's private health
Right.
information. And when you do violate it, even though she wasn't your patient, but you did violate her,
Mhm.
you don't apologize and then at the end say,
I'm done with it.
and I'm done with it. This is it. You're not getting anything
Right.
else from me. Don't bother me no more about it. I don't want to hear any more about it.
Right. And the only reason why she said it at that moment, when she broadcasted that lady's information, was for personal gain. She did it to sell her books or whatever she was promoting. She wasn't doing it to help anybody. She was doing it to help herself, which made it 10 times worse. You
I
know,
was truly shocked at her for that behavior.
it was
That
horrible.
last season, you know what? I think she's suffering from PTSD
What?
from her husband being a jackass on national TV.
No, she's suffering from I want some money. So that's what she's suffering
No,
from.
she's not suffering from I want more airtime and money. No, she's suffering from her husband because her whole attitude has changed. She's now hardcore. She's just like the other ladies. Before, she was the reason. She was the voice of reason. And I think that scarred her.
One thing I thought about was maybe because she's been in this similar situation, like with infertility. So maybe she's had to kind of accept it and move on. Maybe she just didn't realize that maybe the other woman was not in the same place as her with sharing her story. And she was just insensitive to, her privacy and
No, as a physician, you don't talk about other people's health
but she's
information.
not, I mean, she's,
That
I know
Chi
people-
doesn't like.
I understand that, and people I feel like people say she's a good doctor, but she just doesn't seem to be like warm and fuzzy to me. She never
she's
has
not
struck
warm
me
and
as warm
fuzzy.
and fuzzy or like
She was doing it to
very-
promote her thing. It wasn't like she was doing it to help people. She was doing
was
it.
Yeah, I don't
sad.
think she was doing it to help people. I just don't think she thought about. I don't think she did it intentionally, but I think she didn't think about, how it may impact someone else.
Oh, she definitely didn't think about how it impacted.
Yeah.
And that
So-
messed
and-
that lady up. That lady
Yeah.
was broken after that.
Yeah, because it's probably to me, if I couldn't have kids and I'd been trying and I'm in my womb, I mean, we're women. What are we supposed to do? Have family, right? Have
Right.
kids and raise them. And here you can't do the basic thing of a woman.
Right.
So to have somebody else exploit it is very damaging.
Right.
I think that I would have probably cussed her the F out.
Right there.
Like for real,
Yeah,
right there. And
right.
ruined her little book signing bullshit.
Right.
Right. I would have.
I
You're
would have too.
Yeah. So, and then to not immediately apologize or even apologize, you wait till the trip and it's because everybody's been talking about it. That's why you're like, oh man, fuck it. Oh man, forget it. I'm
Right.
going to apologize.
Right.
That's how she did it. And Simone did not have to and should not support you when you're wrong. That's not what friends do.
No, that's not what real friends do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah. No. And furthermore, you, Jackie, need to grow up because you're turning to be just like the other reality TV people out there.
Exactly.
You had your show, your little talk series, and you were talking about your own castmates.
Right.
And
dogging them
giving
out.
Yeah, calling out on things that you normally wouldn't do. Leave that to the other girls. Be you. But if this is you, then by golly, thank you for letting us see who you are because
You
we
really
will
are.
say next.
Right. Right.
If my friend of 23 years and her husband wasn't working and some juju
I can't
girl-
stand Heavenly.
Me neither.
Cannot stand her.
Cannot stand her. Heavenly was over there bad mouthing Cecil. You need to defend Cecil.
Right.
That's what friends do. You know Cecil longer than you know Heavenly, and you know how Heavenly is. So what in the world would you do supporting Heavenly and repeating the things that Heavenly said?
Right. And acting like that's okay. And then you get mad at Simone for not standing up for you when you're doing the same thing to her.
Right.
Like, who are you?
Who are you?
Right. Right.
I was just disgusted with her. I was
Completely
like,
disgusting.
I wouldn't be your friend either. And you know what? I know that it's high schoolish, but if I'm not friends with somebody, you can say hi and bye to him. You can be their friend, but don't be their homie scomy. Don't be their ride or die chick.
Right.
You're my ride or die chick.
Especially with someone as nasty as Heavenly. Heavenly is a nasty ass bitch.
Thank
That's
you.
who she is.
She
She's
is.
nasty to the core.
Core.
What she was doing to Mariah last season about her mom, it was despicable. I can't stand Heavenly.
Me
So
neither.
the only
And
redeeming quality about her is her husband. That's
and
it.
how does he? I
Put
know
up with
Heavenly
That's
her.
that's
is the only reason why, because there's nothing about her
There's
that's redeeming.
nothing.
that is
Nothing.
the
Nothing.
weirdest relationship to me. It seems like she's overcompensating for something
Yeah,
because
I
she's
think so.
always like publicizing like their relationship or trying
Relationships,
to,
their
and he really
sex.
doesn't want her to. So it
Yeah,
makes me even like wonder if she's telling the truth.
I
I
don't think she's telling the truth. I don't think
either.
they're having
No,
sex the way that they are. She keeps
and
on
not
saying
even just that he's not as lovey-dovey to her as they say he are. He just
no.
tolerates her because you know what? I know exactly what she does. When I had whenever I think I can't remember, like when things go wrong, like when my boyfriend and I, like when I was in high school, college, and I broke up with my boyfriend,
Mhm.
you would talk about somebody new or somebody that when your friends don't like somebody, you would always try to overcompensate by talking about all the good points about that
Right.
person constantly, and that's what she does, and you're just like, yeah. And you know what's mean about her? What's really bad about her? She used to be fat. She's
Right.
still thick with it, okay, Heavenly? You're
Right.
not
Right.
skinny, not even in shape. You're thick with it with liposuction and all this other stuff. So let's keep it. And then you wear underwire things too. But
Mhm.
anyways, um, she made fun of fat people still.
I know.
Yeah.
When did she?
She like
Last season.
that season she made comments.
Uh,
And I was like, did you forget where you were a couple of seasons ago? Because
Right. Just the season before last. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So let's get back on track before we
Right.
just lose it. But yeah, Uchenna, I agree with you. I think that this season was a shocker when it opened up and they weren't together. I was quite like perturbed and just thought that they would have made up.
Right. But to be honest, I've never really liked Dr. Jackie. To me, she's always seemed fake. I think she's
yeah.
always played the role of Miss Goody Two Shoes when I always felt that she wasn't. And now she's proven that she wasn't. It's always just a role. She's now
Yes.
t- tired of being this super nice person. Now she's like, this is the real me. This is who I am. And I'm tired of playing the nice, peaceful person when that's not who I am. I'm a money hungry person, and that's who I'm gonna be.
Yeah,
So
something was always off about her to me too. I think it's part of it was that she didn't seem to be very warm.
she's
Um,
not genuine at all.
she doesn't also seem to be like fun at all. Like she's
She's
just
Right.
boring
very stoic and serious
and
and
dry.
yeah. So
Mm.
I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't really
And the
understand what it
house
was about.
that they're spending all that money on.
You didn't like it? I thought it was nice. You didn't like
That
it?
was okay. I mean, I've seen much
Talk
better.
about beautiful homes. Toya, right? That's her name, Toya.
Yeah.
That house is like legit.
Late. Do you think she decorated herself, or do you think that she had an interior decorator come?
I don't know, but she did a fantastic job. I want to live her life. Her life before COVID seemed fantastic.
You just want to live her closet. That's what you need, is a 2-story closet with an elevator in it. That's what you need. That's what you just want to live her closet life.
She seems to be having like a fantastic life.
I mean, she does. And her husband just loves and
He
adores
dotes on
her.
her.
He dotes on her. She dotes on him though too.
Oh, she does, but she was mean to him last season. Very
Yeah,
mean to him.
something was going on that
Right.
we didn't know about. Something
Hmm.
I feel like was going on last season because I'd never seen her be so mean to him. But last season he was losing weight, and then this season,
I think COVID
Yeah.
just,
I was like, wow.
Probably
Yeah.
working long
I
hours.
didn't know that doctors drank so much. I always thought like doctors were pure. They didn't.
No, you see, doctors smoke, they drink, they do
Yeah.
drugs just like everybody else. Yeah, they do. They're so stressed half the time. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, they do. Like, yeah, they do. And I'm just like, in the hospital, I used to be like, main ones drinking and smoking.
Mm.
Yeah, so yeah. And they have access to drugs. That's why, that's part of it. I mean, like now, before doctors used to write prescriptions for themselves.
Mm.
Now you can't even write prescriptions for your family, let alone yourself, you know? You
Yeah.
can write some prescription like antibiotics and stuff like that,
Right.
but
Right.
not like, class 2 narcotics and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah. Um so Jackie said that her and Simone just say hi and bye as they're passing through in the
Mm-hmm.
parking lot. I was like, you guys are actually seeing each other, but yet you're not talking.
I think it's
So
Simone. I think Simone is like,
I'm
I'm
done with
done.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think she's like, you're not a real friend. And so I'm done and I don't want you in my life. And I think Jackie is hurting more about it than Simone is.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, good. Good.
Because you know what? Truthfully, I don't think that Heavenly and Jackie really hang out that much
Okay.
or talk that much like girlfriends, how girls call each other every day or every
Mhm.
other day,
Mhm.
I don't think that they do that. You couldn't. Heavenly would get on your nerves enough to make you just want to. Because did you hear what she said? Andy was saying, who's a better, on the Andy show, the
Oh
Andy,
yeah, yeah. I didn't watch that. I just saw like a little bit of it.
and he was, who's a better doctor, Jackie or Heavenly? I mean, Simone or Heavenly? And Jackie's like, Simone, Jackie's not a doctor. I mean, Jackie
Heavenly.
said Simone, Heavenly's not a doctor.
Right.
So that came up really quick. And Chi-Chi does the same thing. I was like, well, my doctor said, Chi-Chi's like, my sister, our sister Chi-Chi, she's like, IJ, she's not a doctor, your doctor, she's a PA. When you say that, let's make sure you say she's a PA. She's not a physician. She's not a doctor. She's a PA. So they take that literally serious.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So what did you think about starting off the season with a party? Heavenly's
Oh, I
party.
know. Yeah.
Nobody was there.
So when no one was there?
Then why spend all that money?
Because he was turning 50, so
He
she
was
still
turning
wanted
50.
to celebrate it.
Yeah. I mean, I was surprised that during COVID they would even throw a party just because of the optics. But I mean, it is his 50th, so she wanted to do something. Those mermaids looked like, what the F am I doing here?
Yeah.
I was like, what are you guys doing there? Because you guys are wasting money.
Right.
You should just had a little get together. Why have all those cocktails and all that?
Then the crab legs. I didn't
in the
get it.
heat of the sun.
Yeah.
Take that stuff inside. I'd have been like, can I go inside and eat, because I'm not, this outside thing, I'm not feeling it.
Yeah. But Dr. Simone looked super cute in her outfit. I had that shirt.
Isn't she so?
Sorry.
Oh, you had that shirt? I never see you wear it.
Oh, it's summertime. I'll wear it in the summer.
Yeah, she looks super cute.
And so, yeah.
Latoya did not look cute. Her outfit, I was like,
oh, you didn't like it?
No,
Oh.
no, I did not like it
Her
at all.
friend looked cute, I thought.
Yeah, I guess her friend is a new addition to
Right.
this.
I'm so happy. Thank you, Jesus, that they got rid of that one girl.
Who?
The one who used to wear all those different wigs, and she used to name her wigs. She had the 2 little dogs.
Oh, she'll be back.
No, let's hope that she does not.
What's her name?
She has her own talk show. She has a talk show.
Start with a
Q. Quad.
Miss Quad.
Yeah.
Miss
I
Quad.
saw her in the scenes. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think she's a regular anymore.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think so.
Yeah. Oh my God, I could not stand Quad.
Why?
Because she thought so much of herself. She was so.
Well, if you don't think so much of yourself, who else will?
She overdid it, though. You have to admit that she overdid it.
Oh, she was going through some stuff with her husband, but
that was a mess.
Yeah, I liked Mariah. I'm sad she's not.
I am too. I liked Mariah.
I liked her. Yeah.
They were so bad to her.
They were mean to her.
And I liked her husband. Remember when he tried to dance? She's like, no, stop.
But I think that she was shady to them and they just couldn't forgive her. No, but they're all shady to each other.
This is a shady between them and Real Housewives of Potomac. They are the 2 most shadiest crews.
You don't think Housewives of Atlanta are shady?
But not as shady. You think they're shadier than them? I don't think they're as mean to each other.
Wow, Housewives of Atlanta is serious shades all the way around. Nasty. I don't think these doctor people, well, Simone just goes off the hook at anything. she just starts yelling
Yeah.
and going off. Like, I'm like, how can you be a respectful physician? Like, after the show is done airing, people are going to see you. Do they want a crazy doctor?
I think that's why Jackie has a bigger business. Because didn't she expand her
Yeah, she did.
practice? I
Mhm.
think that's why. I think that's why she's
Well,
doing that.
Jackie's more savvy, business savvy, and so forth. And people see her as being like a physician's physician. You
And I
go to
think she
her if you
works
have,
a lot more
Yeah, I
hours.
was gonna
yeah,
say, I think she
and
may
she
work
doesn't
more.
have kids neither.
Hmm. Hmm.
Whereas Simone has kids and so forth, you know.
Hmm.
So yeah. What else happened during this episode? I think
Oh,
that's.
Dr. Contessa. So she's the other
Oh yeah, she's
doctor.
the other doctor that we kind of forget about.
Forget sometimes. Yeah. She's okay. I like her.
She seems like she's gonna have some juicy things come up this season.
Yeah.
Just with her
Definitely.
husband.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't really like her because of how she interacted with Toya.
Oh, really?
Yeah, to me she's kind of judgmental.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And little snide remarks like, and he just got out of your taxes while you're having this party.
It's true
It's not
though.
your money, honey. Mind your own business.
It's true. I mean,
It's not your money.
She's entitled to her opinion.
Yeah, keep it to yourself. Let Toya be her greatness. You know, let her have a party for everything in the world. Every 5 minutes, just have a party. But no, yeah. I want to see her whole house. I want to see how it's decorated.
Yeah.
And I want to see how her closet's decorated and so forth. I want to see it all. And she's always inviting friends over for drinks. I think that's so cute to invite friends over for drinks.
Mm-hmm.
I invited Christian over for a drink and she's still here a week later.
It's not been a whole week yet.
But no, so I agree. Anything else happened? Is that it that happened so
No,
far?
I think it's basically the party and the introduction to the new friend.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think the husbands want the wives to be friends again.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And yeah, and I think that what else I think? I think that Contessa, her leaving to go to school, and she graduated.
Yeah, good for her.
She graduated with her public health thing. I think that caused like a strife in their relationship. Her and her
I do.
I mean, it
so.
definitely did. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder why they couldn't get over it.
I think it was the husband. He was like, "This is too much." Most men can't take, being, taking care of the kids and working, whereas women do it all the time. Most men can't do it.
Dan did. Dan can.
Yeah, he can. But if he had to do it all the time, I don't know if he could. Yeah, he could probably do it, but who knows?
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see.
I was glad when she went back to work. I didn't like it when she quit being a doctor. It's like,
Right. I was like
you go to school all those years,
and
you're
and you spend all that money.
and you're gonna quit to be a stay-at-home parent.
I mean, F your kids for being lonely. You know what? They can see you. Everybody else's kids have to go through the same stuff. They'll be okay.
I think it would be hard to give that up after spending so many years.
Yeah, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
all right, ladies. I can't wait until next week where we get to find out what's going on and we get to learn a little bit more about Toya's new friends and to see if Jackie and Simone will take another step towards reconciling their friendship. I think it'll be a good season.
Right.
I think.
Right.
Yeah,
I think it'll be a good season too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure Heavenly will find some storyline to use to keep herself relevant.
Right.
Yeah, she doesn't really have anything right now. So we'll see. She'll make it about her some kind of way.
Yeah. All right. Christian, you want to take it away?
Yes. Thank you guys for joining us. If you like us and want to support us, please like, comment, and subscribe below.
Hello.
All right, until next time.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.